Mad that you don't text him first. What should I do? Get another one, baby. Get another one.
Okay, if you need a new excuse because I have a boyfriend, doesn't work, I have come across the best thing that you can say. And it was completely accidental, too. The other day, I was at a coffee shop, and there was a very respectful, sweet man who comes up, and he strikes a conversation. At this point, I was just about to put my headphones on. I was just about to get work done, because I went to the coffee shop, set out to do work. Right, so I wasn't really in the headspace of talking to someone, even if they're probably really kind and a good person. So he strikes up a conversation and he invites me out this weekend, and I say, oh, I can't go. I have not a boyfriend. I didn't say boyfriend. I said baptism. And I do have a baptism to go to. But point being, baptism worked. The very kind man left, and then I put on my headphones and got to work. Baptism works. Boyfriend doesn't always work anymore, so might as well try something new. Anyway, you're welcome. Hope it helps.
You're dating and you haven't had your first date yet, and how do you politely tell them to stop texting you all the time? I'm so excited to talk about it because it's about communication. And by the way, I know there are going to be a couple people in the comments that are like, I wish I had that problem. No, you don't. Because in my experience, the guys that had the time, the energy to text all day, it was not a good sign. But that's a different TikTok. Here's a phrase that I like to use when I think about communicating in relationship. And this can apply actually to any type of relationship. For example, business, or you're married, all of it. But being clear is kind. So being clear with your communication is super important. Also, starting off kind is a good tip too. You could say something like, hey, I really appreciate how much you're trying to communicate with me. You start with an acknowledgement. And a lot of this conversation we're having via text, I'd love to have more in person, because I'm not as available during the day to text a lot. And see how they react. It's clear, it's kind, you're not shaming or blaming them. And it's also true, you want to get to know them in person and talk to them about it. So tell me if that helps.
Your partner jealous so that they don't want to lose you or they want you back, okay? These are some steps you have to take. They might be hard, but they work, okay? A lot of people do the exact opposite, which is why they have no luck, okay? Getting an ex back or getting the attention they deserve from their partner. Now, a lot of men are going to chime in and say, this is immature, this is why I don't play games, but it still works no matter what they're talking about. It still works, okay? First of all, men have egos, and women know that. So you need to play on their ego. That is their weak spot, okay, ladies? Men are naturally possessive by nature, okay? So to see you with another man, to think about you being with another man, to visualize you going to dinner, dates, drinks, and whatever with another man will bother them, okay? If you're always available, if every phone call is answered, if every text is answered, if they know where you are, if they know where you are and know that you're not going to be dressed up but in sweats and, you know, whatever, they're not worried about you. They're not going to be jealous of anything, you know? So what you need to do is set up what I call your jealousy plan. Okay, whenever you're not getting that attention, when you feel like his attention is straying, or if he's already broken up with you and you want him back and you think there's a chance and you kind of still interact with each other, you got to make him jealous, okay? And this goes for any relationship type, okay? It could be same sex, whatever, but you got to make the other person jealous and work on their ego or work on their weak spot, okay? For example, if there's a place that you and that person always go and it's kind of like a special place to you, and you want to make them jealous, let them know you're going there. Oh, I'm going to, you know, such and such tonight. Just me and the girls. Yeah, just me and the girls. We're going to have such a good time. I can't wait. But get dressed up like you're going on a date. Like, look better than you ever looked when you went out with him. Like, do extra. Buy new underwear. Make him think that there's something up, okay? Get extra. Like you're getting ready to go to prom, okay? Get new stuff, get new outfit, new perfume, new everything. He's going to get suspicious and be like, why are you doing all this to go out with the girls, you know? Oh, you know, we just want to look extra good. You know, girls compete against each other, you know? And then he's going to say, well, maybe I want to come too. Or, you know, are you sure you don't want me to come? You know, that's our spot. Oh, no, I don't want you to come. And just like wear something very sexy. Like Y'all know that song, Freakum Dress by Beyonce. Get out something very sexy, okay? To make him think that either A, you're really going out on a date with another man, or B, there's a possibility that you can meet another man that night that will replace him, okay? Don't be afraid to get dolled up and go out with your girls and let him know you're going, okay? And like, to get him jealous, you got to do extra, okay? And go out. Don't answer your phone the whole night. Turn it off. Don't even answer that thing. If he's not giving you the attention when you're not away from him, dressed up, looking like, you know, you can grab any dude or whatever, then don't answer his calls now. Why is he all of a sudden texting? Let him wonder, okay? This is going to work on his mind. So now that you're out and about having fun, doing whatever you're doing, you could be out alone, you could be really with friends, or you could be with a guy friend, a gay friend, whoever. But come back later than you normally come back, okay? Don't come back on time. Don't come back on curfew. Come back a little bit later, okay? And then make up some excuse. Oh, I had to make sure my friend got home okay. She drank too much and da-da-da-da. He's not going to really question that. And just go to sleep. Don't talk about it. Because when you really went out with your girls and you had a good time, you're going to want to tell your friend, your boyfriend, oh, we did this, and that. Don't tell him nothing. Leave him wondering. Let him ask all the questions. Now you have his attention, okay? The next way, like if you don't live with the guy and he stops calling and texting, send him an accidental text for another person, okay? Like, I had fun last night. Let's do it again. And then see what he says, text back. Like, oh, I didn't see you last night. What are you talking about? You know, if he hasn't texted you for a long time and you're waiting on him to text you back and he's been like 2 days, 3 days, and you have to text him first all the time, text him, oh, I had fun last night. Let's do it again. And then if he texts you back, say, oh, I must send that to the wrong number. You know, bam. Well, who'd you go out with? Now he's texting. Right now he's interested again. Okay. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I meant to send that to somebody else. No, don't worry about it. And then you stop texting him, okay? Then he's going to be texting you, calling you, da-da-da-da. Oh, who are you going out with? And da-da-da-da. Okay, so accidental text to the wrong person by accident, okay? Another way, like, let's say someone broke up with you, didn't give you any reason, just stopped calling you, communicating with you, and it's been like weeks, and you basically think they're cheating and you've moved on. They've moved on from you. Okay, so this is what you do to get them jealous. You post, like if they follow you on Facebook or whatever, you post a picture of you and a very attractive person that, you know, and don't put any explanation. Just bam, pick, you know. Go find somebody that's very attractive and get in the selfie with them, photobomb them, I don't know, you know. And don't put any names, don't put any explanation, just put click, you know, and don't put your, okay, this is the worst mistake women make. Getting on Facebook, getting all dolled up, taking 1,000 pictures of themselves after they've been broken up with by their boyfriend, thinking their boyfriend's gonna click and watch, and he's like, oh, she's just doing that to get attention, to get a new man. But if you go ahead and take a picture with a new man in person, it's already strike one, jealousy. They're gonna be trying to call you, so what you been doing? They're gonna act like they didn't see it. So what have you been doing? Oh, da, da, da. And then they'll probably bring it up. Oh, I saw your Facebook. Who's the new guy? You know? Oh, him? Oh, he's nobody. Don't worry about him. Why? What's up? Well, you look, you know, you look pretty happy. Yeah, we are happy. And start saying we when you talk about him. Say we. Even though you're not a couple, even though you'll probably, you know, not be with that guy for real. When you talk about him, say we, like a couple. He's gonna get pissed, okay? All of a sudden, he's gonna want you back, okay? Another way is to become very successful. Like, start your own business, start your own online, whatever, YouTube. Just do something that's really about yourself and that you could care less what he's doing because you're so super busy making money, you know, getting the things that you want or whatever, you know, you got a raise, you start your business, you're about yourself now. So totally get into yourself, make over, you know, look like a whole improved version of yourself so that when he sees you or when he's, you know, sees your pictures and things on social media and things that you're doing, he's impressed. And when he's impressed, he's going to be mad at himself.
What does it mean when a guy texts you all the time, but will never pin down a time to see you in person? He's probably a dismissive avoidant, and if you don't know what that is, sis, you are about to go down the most life-changing rabbit hole of your lifetime in my videos. But just so you know who I am, I'm Dr. Sarah Hensley. I'm a social psychologist, and I've been studying the science of attachment and attraction for over 15 years. I've also helped thousands of clients repair their relationships or find the partner of their dreams. So this is a super common situation. He texts all the time. He might say, good morning, beautiful. He might text you at night. You all exchange funny memes and GIFs. Is that how you say it? GIFs? GIFs? Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. And you get a little heartbeat when he texts. But that dude never asks you out. And when you've maybe suggested meeting up sometime, he's like, oh yeah, maybe we can, And you're like, what in the heck? So here's the tea. He's not interested in dating you. He wants access to you. He wants to build a rapport with you, build trust with you, in case someday down the road, he feels like maybe he wants to hook up with you or, get some in-person attention and validation. It's like he's putting in this tiny bit of effort, we call them breadcrumbs, because he thinks that will lead you to the trail when he decides he wants that. DAs love the undefined situationshipy thing. Chances are he's probably been inconsistent in this communication as well, which has made you want to keep coming back for more, because inconsistency leads to addiction. It's intermittent reinforcement. So it keeps you on the hamster wheel trying to get more. So stop putting up with the breadcrumbs, step off the hamster wheel, tell him, hey, if you're not really interested in actually being a gentleman and taking me out on a date, I'm not interested in talking to you anymore. And then sis, move on to somebody who is able to, who has the capacity to treat you with the time, attention, and affection that you deserve. For more help, you can see me at my website, thedatingdecoder.com.
Should you tell a guy that you're dating that you're seeing other people? She goes on to say that she wants to be honest with him, that she is, but she doesn't want to trigger the chasing and competition in him because she wants him to like her for her, not for the fact that it's a chase. I would strongly encourage you to not even think about his reaction to the chase or not the chase. You are there sitting in your feminine throne and deciding whether you like him or not. Whether he's chasing or not, it doesn't matter. You're going to understand who he is by 6 months to a year. And if he ends up proposing to you because he's chasing you so much, then perhaps he's the guy for you. I mean, it takes a lot of effort, If I was dating someone now and they asked me the question, as you put it, are you seeing anyone else? I would answer it abstractly like this. I think until I get into a serious committed relationship, I'm open to seeing other people for sure. What should we order from the menu? Breeze over it. You don't have to describe your details of your life to him. It's not something that he needs to know. I would just breeze over it, because why not? You're letting him know that until a man has locked down this relationship by proposing or by committing, whatever is your standard that you've set, that you will be open to seeing other people. Okay?